So I'm about to make my lunch shake, but just randomly thought, hey, I should go live. Go ahead and drop the links for this. So the brand of protein that I use, I will drop the links to these products below, but the brand of the protein that I'm using is actually having an awesome bundle sale right now, and you can get their pre-workout and also their recovery post-workout. So grab that because that's 25% off over the next few days. So hey Tracy, good seeing you. But I wanted to show you what I do pretty much almost every day for my kind of afternoon shake. I just worked out. I had a late workout this afternoon, so I usually have some sort of organic, either berries, sometimes I'll do bananas, but right now I'm doing this kind of organic, non-GMO mixed berries mix, so it's blueberries, strawberries, and bananas. And then, so I measure out and I do half a cup, so just a mix of that. So you get the antioxidants with the blueberries and the strawberries. Bananas are just for sweetness, basically. I also do creatine. Not everybody can do creatine, so if you are trying to lose weight, I would not recommend creatine. If you are a person who's trying to kind of bulk up, you know, put on more muscle mass, but you're kind of lean already, then creatine is a yes. So I just recently had a client who just started, like, she didn't even, of course, tell me she was doing this until about a couple weeks in, but she started doing creatine and she's trying to lose weight. So it was a disaster, and she gained weight. And then she finally told me that she figured out it's creatine, and I said, well, if you would have just asked me, I would have told you not to take it. But there you go. So lesson learned. Don't just take supplements arbitrarily. And then, of course, I got the Fire Team Whiskey Spike Off Shake. So this is a little bit of whey protein, so it's only 10 grams of whey protein, and then the rest of it is MCT. So this is just like neutral flavored. It doesn't really taste like anything, so you can put it basically in anything, and the flavoring for the strawberries and bananas are there, so use that. Whey protein is highly correlated with metabolic burn, with weight loss. If you can do dairy, even if you are sensitive to dairy, a lot of people can still do whey, but definitely test it out, make sure, because some people don't do well with whey, but it is correlated with weight loss. So the whey protein plus the MCT, of course, and MCT is correlated with weight loss as well. So I got that. And then the protein, I have it in a Ziploc bag because I tend to just wear out the zippers on those containers that they come in. So this is the Equip grass-fed beef protein. So yes, it is powdered beef, guys. Yes. So no, it doesn't taste like powdered beef. So I know that kind of freaks people out when they start thinking about it. Oh my God, it's powdered beef. It doesn't taste like beef, guys. It tastes like any other protein that you get anywhere else. But the reason why I love this, because red meat is the most bioavailable protein you can get as far as the complex amino acid chains and what you're converting down the anabolic pathways. So there you go. And hey, Katie. Tracy and Katie are on here. Hi, ladies. And then the second thing is that it's not dairy. So I try to not do, I'm not big into dairy unless it's like raw dairy. So, you know, doing the whey protein would be okay, but I would say if you're struggling to kind of burn body fat and lose weight, I would say maybe, and you're doing whey protein shakes, I would say maybe move it to do a shake like Equip, where it's powdered beef, and see if you can kind of avoid dairy for a while and see what happens. Do an experiment. Do 30 days. That's the only change you make, because some people still because there is some sugars in it. So there is sugars in whey and dairy. So if you are still struggling, maybe that might be one thing you will cut out, and just do that as an experiment. It might make a difference. So I usually do 1 or 2 scoops of this. Sometimes I do 2, but I'm not going to do it today because I have something else now I'm putting in to the shake. So let me tell you about this one. The Perfect Aminos. Love Perfect Aminos. So I'm going to do a couple scoops of this. This is just straight, complex, full spectrum amino acids. So they have it in pill form. Sometimes I'm taking it in pill form. Other times I'll get the powder and use it and put it in my shakes. So this month I'm doing powdered form. Maybe next month I'll do pill form. This is making sure that you get the full spectrum amino acids. So all of these babies that's going into my system right now is going down the anabolic pathway. So this is to build hormones, build muscle mass, for your body to use it to, use those proteins and amino acids in their systems, right? So there's a catabolic and anabolic pathway. And what most people don't understand is that when you say, I'm consuming 40 grams of protein in this meal, that doesn't mean 40 grams of protein is actually being used by your body anabolically. So depending on the source and the amino acid chain completion, if you're just even missing a one single amino acid in that chain, it will go down the catabolic pathway. The catabolic pathway is energy, right? It's calories. So I prefer, because I can get my calories in any other way, right? You can get calories in any other way. I prefer most of my protein calories to try and be as anabolically available as possible. So that means complex amino acids chains. So that means the top 3 are breast milk, and if you're not doing breast milk, I'm not doing breast milk, sorry. But some people are into that, but go ahead and do that. That's the highest complex amino acid chain. That's about like 60% absorbable. The next one down would be pretty much even is eggs and red meat. So that is most available, 40, depending on the source, 40, 45%, even up to close to 50% anabolic. So if you are getting 40 grams of protein from this red meat source of protein, that really only means that 20 grams of it is being used anabolically, which is great comparatively to something like pea protein. Pea protein is in the teens. It's like 16%. I'm going off the top of my head here. So 16% versus 40% being anabolically available, I would definitely take the 40% all day long, right? So I'm not saying pea protein is bad. I'm just saying most of what you're consuming with that pea protein is going to be turning into glucose because it's just energy. It's going catabolic. And only a small portion of that is going to actually be used, has the complex amino acid chains required to go down the anabolic pathway. So that's why I do that. So perfect aminos. This is full spectrum amino acids. So 100% of this is available anabolically. So this is why these are fantastic. I highly recommend these to people who are mainly vegetarian, especially vegans, or are just really protein deficient, which most people are anyway. And so I just add a couple scoops here just to get some more amino acids in, because you can never get enough. All right, so that's what I put in my shake, and then basically I just top it off with, did I get everything? Yep. So I'm going to top it off with Reverse Osmosis Water. And I don't need to add ice because the fruit in there is frozen. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Good seeing you, ladies. I just have my little bullet shake maker here, my little Ninja, and it's so delicious. And sometimes I have to top it off. It's my mother-in-law calling. Yep. Get a little bit more water in this. There we go. So there is my pretty much daily shake, protein packed. This would be 20, 30, 40 grams of protein. Sometimes I do 2 scoops, so it would be 50. Oh no, 60 at that point if I do 2 scoops of that equip. But again, remember the anabolic pathway, catabolic pathway thing. So I would say out of the 40 that's in this, I'm getting, probably 25, close to maybe 30 of that going down anabolically, which is great. So cheers. It tastes like a strawberry banana milkshake. All right, ladies, have a great day. Thanks for joining me live. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to drop the links to the products so you know what brands I use. And you can try the products if you want to check them out. Bye-bye.